Welcome to the Saturday Morning Muse, everyone. I'm Andy Tempty, and today is June the 17th, 2023. We've all heard these phrases before. My team just clicks. My team is a well-oiled machine. My team is really gelling. My team has great chemistry. And the ever-nauseating teamwork makes the dream work. This week, I'd like to explore the concept of team chemistry to determine if it's as mysterious as it's often made out to be, or if there are necessary conditions that underlie team chemistry and make it something extensible, something that we can recreate and extend from one team to another. To kick off the discussion, let's visit the world of music for an example. This is an easy source for me to tap into, as I've been a musician my entire life and am the lead vocalist and rhythm guitarist for a band called The Remainders. Formed in 2004, The Remainders is a tight-knit group whose purpose is to support the community through musical philanthropy and provide its members with a creative outlet to promote mental and physical well-being. We help ourselves by helping others. Clear communication, well-defined roles and responsibilities, and strong interpersonal relationships have enabled our longevity and have paved the way for a team environment built on trust, mutual respect, and accountability. We are each highly skilled in our respective crafts, but having a group of skilled musicians working together is not enough to produce an excellent product for an audience. The chemistry of the band is equally important. I'm sure you've been witness to a performance in which the notes are played correctly, but the output seems mechanical, like you're listening to a series of individual performances that just don't seem to fit together. Yes, music is being made, but it lacks a certain sparkle that can only be achieved by a team that's working in concert with one another. And yes, the pun was intended. Here, individual artists are muting their egos, anticipating the actions of other band members, shining out front when it's their turn, and supporting their bandmates when necessary. In a compelling performance, an optimal balance has been struck between mechanical precision and the feeling of flow or chemistry that you know is there, but you can't precisely put your finger on. But what does chemistry mean? Is this concept completely undefinable and intangible, or can we create chemistry within a group of humans that are working together? To explore this concept in a business environment, let's transpose our musical example into a professional team setting. Suppose you have two teams operating within the same sector, and these two teams perform the same function. We'll call them Team A and Team B. What's different between these two teams is that Team A consistently outperforms Team B in output, quality, engagement and belonging, longevity of its workers, and customer satisfaction. Some might say that Team A clicks or has chemistry, but it is much more likely that Team A exhibits a number of differentiating factors that make it look to the casual observer like there's some mysterious, undefinable force that's contributing to their relative outperformance across a host of metrics. So, what are the likely differentiating attributes that Team A possesses over Team B? First, well-defined roles and responsibilities. Chaos reigns when goals and roles are unclear. It's highly likely that Team B suffers from a lack of flow as work product moves along the team's value streams. If everyone is unsure of how they and their colleagues add value along the value stream, then waste results in the form of longer wait times, extra processing, defects, motion, communication, etc. Well-defined goals promote team flow. Next is accountability. If no one knows what their colleagues are doing, holding one another to account constructively after a process failure is extremely difficult. In an environment of poorly defined goals, roles, and responsibilities, it becomes much easier to blame than it is to figure out root cause and commit to working as a team to fix it, whatever it is. Transparency and clarity are necessary conditions for accountability to flourish. Third, a continuous improvement and learning mindset. "We've always done it this way," or "if it ain't broke, don't fix it," are likely mantras within Team B. It's certainly easier to resist change, but seldom does a fixed mindset yield superior results, especially if this mindset is endemic within the team. Team A's continuous improvement and learning mindset will lead to more creativity and improved processes and standard work. Continually iterating and searching for small but impactful improvements will yield standard work definitions within Team A that are superior to that of Team B. And remember, standard work is the definition of the current best practice to do a particular function. Fourth is customer focus. Team B is likely more internally focused and prone to infighting, which makes it easier to lose sight of the customer's needs. When the customer is kept front and center, then internal politicking takes a back seat to ensuring that the team gets it right the first time. For the vast majority of teams, delighting the customer should be the team's North Star. Fifth, team building. While water cooler gossip may be a primary source of information and interaction for Team B, Team A likely engages in high-quality team-building activities. These can take many forms, such as experiential learning opportunities and relationship exploration events that help colleagues understand one another better so that compassion becomes the status quo. Remember that compassion equals empathy plus action plus objectivity. Finally, leadership. While it can be the case that a team succeeds in spite of poor leadership, this behavior is not sustainable over long periods of time. Each of the above factors is fostered by a leader who establishes clarity, empowers team members, is compassionate, and is an excellent communicator, to name just a few positive leadership attributes. Team B is likely managed by an individual who exhibits the characteristics of a boss, someone who yells and tells, trades on secrets, builds fiefdoms, and promotes based on preference versus competency and performance. So, is chemistry a mysterious force that some teams magically have and others don't? I argue that the answer is an emphatic no. Instead, what we interpret as chemistry is simply the implementation of strong business practices that are established and nurtured by leaders who place both the customer and their people at the top of their priority list. Put plainly, chemistry is the outcome of high trust, high accountability operating environments that are built upon the foundation of a management operating system that promotes flow along a business's value streams. Have a great weekend.